So whatever reason the opposition view has chosen to be the essence of idolatry, idolaters, liars, rapists, etc., even though it is unnecessary, they've decided to change my appearance and the sound of my voice to make it so I'm more whitewashed looking. Okay, it's fucking retarded. They play stupid wordplay games. Truly, I tell you, even if they changed everything I said in my videos and my form, you and your offspring, okay, form more. You and your offspring, when you don't obey me, when you die, will be thrown in the fire forever. There is no excuse when you people obey people who are like King George, Lex Luthor, Dr. Doom, these people on the news. Okay, they're a good point of reference. They chose to be celebrities. I'm going to use them as a point of reference. When you choose to obey the people who are in cultures that are allowed by the corporate state, when you take their word for things, when you trust science, quote unquote, when science can't even prove the nature of reality, when you trust conservatives, when you know for sure that they are evil, there is no excuse for that. So when we look at these people's arguments, okay, they argue, and it is rather profoundly retarded, that they can screen out all the righteous, and that the last righteous person ever, me, will die, and he's supposed to forgive them, and then they all go to heaven, and the new world is formed, right? That is the rite of passage, right? Sage sap, passage, or pass age, pass gay, right? They think that is what the Bible's true message is, and is the highest interpretation, and it is the true interpretation. That is what they think. That is their argument. Okay? Now, what did Jesus say to the Pharisees and Sadducees and all these guys, all the Jews? He said, I'm going to send you sages and teachers and prophets, and you're going to kill them all. See? So go ahead and finish what you started. And I won't come back to you until you say, blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. You won't come back to people like me. Okay, so he's talking to the planet, he's talking to the Jews. The whole planet was doing something wrong, but he's also talking to the Jews. He said, everyone who comes into the spirit of truth, the way, the truth, and the life, justice, righteousness, true love, the moral warrior spirit, okay, when they say, blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord by their actions, actions speak louder than words, then Jesus will redeem them. But he also says, you'll see me coming on the clouds of heaven, and I'll punish all those who didn't. In another parable, he says, those who wouldn't have me be king, take them and spiritually kill them. I'll put the word spiritually there. That's not what they say, but that's what they're getting at. In front of me. He says, take them and do that in front of him. So he's going to get rid of the wicked. Okay? Clear cut. He said, the kingdom of heaven is going to be taken away from you and given to the righteous. Their argument directly contradicts Jesus' perhaps most potent words to the Jews, except for daughters of Jerusalem. If this is what happens when righteousness is everywhere, when the vine is green, what will happen when you've killed so many righteous, there's just one left, and the vine is withered after he dies, it's done. Okay? So, blessed are the childless wombs, the wombs that never bore, the breasts that never nursed. Then they will say to the hills, fall on us, and to the mountains cover us, or was it the other way around? But one day or another, you get the point. And in Hosea 10, they said they don't have any, which he's quoting, mind you. They said, we do not have any king because we did not revere the Lord. When they were breeding, they didn't revere the Lord. They looked around, and there was no king. So they look around for someone and say, hey, this rich bitch, he wants to pretend he's a king. He looks kind of halfway decent. Let's throw him out there and say, hey, you pretend you're king and pretend we're chosen. That's what it's getting at. So, if you're looking at this as the Pharaoh, right, the fair, just, and righteous man, the Pharaoh in truth and not in the story in the Bible, the true King of Kings. He also calls himself the King of Kings. Whoever is the King of Kings, it's justice, righteousness, truth. I don't care if it was a Jew. I don't care if it's white. I don't care what it was. But the fact of the matter is it ends with me, and we know what these groups of people have been doing, more or less, and we know not to listen to the white Jew or LGBT community in regards to martial arts and God. We know not to listen to any group that would pretend that the top martial artist ever is someone else other than me, who's the true top martial artist. It's pretty simple. So their argument, rape and kill all over the world, do whatever they want. More than the Native Americans should be appalled by their argument. Okay? Their argument is rape and kill whoever you want. Millions and millions and millions of people, da 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 da. And then find the last righteous guy, kill him in a ritual fashion, and you go, oh, and fucking you become the new spiritual heads of the world, and you're going to heaven and da 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 da. Utter rubbish, disgusting rape called arrogant, Western, British, French, German, arrogant, arrogant, arrogant garbage that has no place in a decent man's mind, heart, or soul. Disgusting garbage. Truly, I value what's in an outhouse that's been used thoroughly more than that argument. Disgusting. Okay, the fact of the matter is those have been doing what God wants the whole time and been getting screened out, and there's one line that these people have been keeping around, which is mine, to kill in a ritual manner. Okay, they go to heaven, and the worms who pretend that their psychological process elevates them go straight to the lowest levels of hell, and no servant can be greater. I do not serve them. When you shun me and obey them, you serve them. You are just as bad as George Bush, Trump, and mass murderers, and you name it, right? Hitler, Stalin, Pol Pot. You are just as bad, if not worse, because it's 2021. It is 2021. You people still do not understand to put God first, righteousness, justice, and the moral warrior spirit, not play some kind of Western white supremacy, theater art, ritual madness, religious ecstasy, allowed church bitch-ass game. What the fuck is wrong with you people?